Okay, I am here at the Kathmandu Hotel. You can see behind me the old Royal Palace. I'm in the backyard of the hotel, and it's a little dark over there. But anyways, I'm here at the Kathmandu, and our group just arrived today. We're in Nepal, obviously. We're ready, and we are going to be starting in on our Everest Base Camp trek over the next couple days. Tomorrow we do a orientation briefing, cultural tour, and in the afternoon we'll do gear checks for everybody. Just like to make sure that everybody has what they need and there's no surprises when we get in on the trek itself. So things are going well. I've spent 4 days here right now. I've been doing some HOP human outreach project site visits and visiting our programs that we haven't been able to get to for the last couple years because of the pandemic. And it's been really great. It was really good to go reconnect with the Juving School, the Karakola area, the monastery there, as well as the medical hospital in Karakola. And it was really nice to get back and see met with the guys at the Himalayan Rescue Association. Last year I did make it here, and I got over to Nepal without a group and trekked into Farishay, where we broke ground and took down the old lecture hall and put up the new lecture hall at the Himalayan Rescue Association's medical aid post at Farishay on the trek to Everest Base Camp. It's at 14,200 feet, and we have committed, as per our meeting yesterday, to take down the medical building, the whole aid post, over the next 3 years. We'll make a big push. I like to think of things in phases, so it's an expensive project, over $150,000 to take that building down and put a new one up in its place. It was built in the early 70s, so it's quite small, but it's also quite dated, and they could use a new facility there for the local communities that are up in that area of the Khumbu, as well as the trekkers and climbers that pass by during the climbing and trekking seasons here in Nepal. So that was really exciting as well. We're taking on big new projects and continuing projects in Juving, Nepal, and Karakola, villages that we've supported in rural areas that are kind of below the tourist track, below Lukla. So it was exciting to spend a few days getting caught up with the HOP programs and spending the time, making the effort, and, as I like to do, visiting those areas. And now, yesterday a couple people arrived. Today a number of people arrived, and tonight one more arrives. We'll have our whole group here. We'll go out for our dinner tonight. We're about ready to go do a cultural walking tour of Durbar Square. And Durbar Square is the old palace square from dynasties from the Kingdom of Nepal from years past, and should be really good. It's important on our trips over here in Kathmandu. We like to see Durbar Square. Tomorrow we'll see the Monkey Temple and the Bagmani River, and then after our trek we stay not at the Kathmandu, over at the Hyatt, and at the Hyatt we're very close to the Bodhanath Stupa. So over the course of our time, we'll be able to see all of the 4 main cultural sites that are in Kathmandu. Okay, we're at the domestic terminal in the airport in Kathmandu. We're getting ready to fly in to Lukla to start our Everest Base Camp trek to Mount Everest Base Camp. Had a great couple days. The group's all here. Everybody arrived into Kathmandu, and the first day we did a walking tour in the old part of the city in Durbar Square. Really cool. People really enjoyed it. It was good to get out and stretch their legs after the long flight. And then we had our dinner that night, and people are tired. You know, they've traveled a long way. And then the following morning, yesterday, we went on our cultural tour to the Bagmati River and the Monkey Temple, you know, some UNESCO World Heritage sites in the Kathmandu Valley. And then we had lunch in Tamel, the shopping area, at one of the restaurants we like there. And then in the afternoon, you know, kind of went over our gear. In the morning, we did a full orientation briefing where we really go over a lot of the safety and the details and answer questions and get everybody excited and ready for the trip. Then last night we had a nice dinner out, and now we got up early. We're at the Kathmandu Domestic Terminal Airport. We had an early day, 4:30 in the morning, and then we left the hotel at 5, and we want to be on that first flight out of Kathmandu into Lukla so we can start our track and get ideally on the first day to Manjo, right on the edge of the Sagarmatha National Park. So that's what we're doing. The group is excited. We've gone over all the stuff to make sure that they're prepared, and like I say, when we get to the airport, it's a little bit of hurry up and wait. Okay, it looks like the flight's ready to go, so we're gonna head out, and that's why it's nice to come early.